Hey Run Junkies, welcome to Runners Without Limits TV. It is the end of week 20, I think. I just finished my long run today. It is Saturday, December 10th. I think I have no idea what's going on because I just finished a 3.5 hour long run. So I had a lot of fun this week and I'm going to get into it, so stick around. All right, so the big thing this week and why I'm coming to you after all of my working out is done, all of my runs, all of it, after it's all done, I really needed to buckle down and focus on this week's worth of training. I finally feel almost back to my old running self, and it feels really good. For the first time in probably over a year, I was able to run 5 days out of the last 7. And it was a struggle to do even 4 for a good 6 months there. So if you've been following along, I have had hormone therapy to help with some of the symptoms of perimenopause. And I'm telling you, it's making a huge difference. Now, I did talk to my doctor. I want to remind everybody that I did talk to my doctor. I had long conversations. I looked into a lot of different options and nothing really worked for me, but this finally has. And I am going into Taper, which starts next week, feeling really confident that it's still gonna suck, but I feel really confident that 4 days in a row of running, something I can actually, I have some confidence. I came out of Wine and Dine a bit shaken. I did not have a good half marathon. I know a lot of people didn't. I was smiling through the whole thing, but I've had better Run Disney races, a lot better. That one certainly wasn't my worst, but it certainly wasn't great. So coming into the end of Dopey Challenge training, having a solid run behind me today, especially if you guys watched my video last week, link above, my long run was awful. It was almost a complete buster. It felt that way. And so coming into this week, I needed a win for this long run, and I got it with one slight wrench thrown in the works. When being a mom interferes with being a runner. I am literally an hour and 45 minutes away from my home, and my son informs me that he forgot lunch money at drive school, and no one is responding to my text. There's nothing I can do. And so now, it's not that I can't get a hold of anybody, it's just that I'm gonna be freaking out about whether or not my son's actually gonna eat lunch today for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. Until I hear from somebody. It's not their fault. It's how my brain works. So, yeah, this is freaking-tastic. So what happened was I'm literally an hour and a half on foot away from home, and my son texts me from drive school and says, I don't have lunch money. They have like 25 minutes for lunch anyway. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna have to text Dave or something or whatever, and nobody was answering the phone, and there was nothing I could do about it. And now I'm sitting here freaking out that my son can't eat today and he's gonna come home starving. So we got it worked out. It's fine. His dad brought him something. It's fine. Anyway, so in 1 minute or less, here's pretty much everything I did in the last 7 days. Yeah, it was a lot. And guys, yeah, my feet hurt. I'm sore. I'm tired. But the fact that I could do a 3.5-hour run today after all of the running that I've been doing, this is my last kind of mini mock weekend. I actually do have one more run in this mock weekend tomorrow, easy 30-minute shakeout run. So, but I feel really good. Am I still nervous about Dopey? Yeah, I am. But I feel like with, how many weeks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 weeks left. It feels like we should just have 2 weeks left. That's what I'm wishing that we have left. I just want this thing to be over. We only have 4 weeks left until the Walt Disney World Marathon, but this week, here's what I did. Here are the numbers, okay? I ran a total in the last 7 days. I ran 8 hours for a total of almost 33 miles. I did 2 hours worth of strength training. I did over 10.5 miles of walking for I think 3 hours total, maybe longer than that, maybe 3.5 hours. And then I did an hour and 20 minutes worth of yoga. So that comes in at a total of 14 hours and 37 minutes, give or take a couple of minutes. Seriously, that's a lot. I don't know what else to say, guys. It's all over but the shouting, really. I have been looking forward to taper for a very long time. And going into it, I had a lousy run last week and a great run today. So I feel good. I don't feel 100% confident, but I do feel good, which is very telling. So major shifts over the last couple of months, and it's making all the difference. So anyway, I think that is going to do it for me today. I really appreciate all of the support you guys have shown in the last 6 months. I'm going to be back next week. I've got a couple more update videos that I want to bring you. But the guide, I'm pretty sure the event guide for Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend is probably going to drop here in the next week, which means I'm going to be busy dealing with that. So look for that, hopefully coming soon. As soon as the guide drops, I'm going to get to work on that. But my question for you today is this: are you ready for taper? Because I am. I am so ready for taper. Are you ready for this to be over with? I think that's the more poignant question, right? Anyway, I would love to hear from you. Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Until next time, remember, you have no limits. Happy running.
We haven't been in this.
No, we were here. Okay. This is where we fought the big robot the first time.
Okay. It just allowed me to trigger the flag.
Yeah.